to Faith Reloaded. We're here to help you load that clip so you can spray that script, you know? Well, today we're back. Before I dive into the topic, I got a quick question for you. Have you ever been the last one picked in, like, grade, like first grade kickball, you know, like y'all out there playing kickball or softball or wiffle ball, and you're the last one chosen? Yeah, bro, that's never fun. I was super unathletic, and so that was me. I was always the last guy chosen, and it's not a fun feeling. And I wonder if we often feel like that in our walk with God. Like, man, does God even choose me? Am I a good enough believer? Or am I like last round? Screw it, I'm not even in the draft pick. I was a walk-on. You ever feel like you're a walk-on in Christianity? And I hear that. Sometimes you feel like you kind of just walk on. You got to try your best to make the team because you don't feel like you're chosen. So today we're talking about, does God choose you, or are you chosen by God? Well, first off, we have to realize that our performance does not define us. And so you're never really a walk-on. You know, you really can't walk on because it's not about you. Walk-on's all about how hard can you perform to make the team. And that's not how Christianity works. It's not about how hard can you perform. It's actually about how much can you surrender to let God perform on your behalf. Because what Christianity is. Christianity is, you know, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever should believe in him shall not perish but have eternal life. It's not so God so loved the ones who believed in him. It's no, for God so loved the world, and the world represents our sin. So for God so loved you in your sin that he gave his Son, because he chose you. You were his first round draft pick. Like, he chose you in your stupidity when you weren't trying to walk on the Christianity team. He chose you then. And so, like, looking at the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verse 16, these are the words of Jesus. They're the red letters. If you remember, whenever I did the little set in the barber seat, it was talking about red letters. Yeah, these are words I used to not read because I was afraid of them. So, the red letter says, verse 16, you did not choose me, but I chose you. So, Jesus is saying that, hey, you didn't choose me, but Jesus, I chose you. And not only did I choose you, I appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, so whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give you. So it's like, hey, you might not have chosen God, but God has chosen you. And he chose you to abide in him. And in abiding in him, you're going to bear fruit. And what that fruit's going to do, it's going to help multiply the kingdom of heaven. Because through you being chosen by God, abiding in God, how do you abide in God? Reading his word. Being around godly community. And by doing that, you're going to bear fruit. Those fruits are going to be seen as works of God, and others are going to come to believe, because people will read a Christian before they read the Bible. So how you live your life is going to lead others towards Christ, or lead others into the world. So, are you chosen by God? Yes, you are. Or do you have to perform for God? No, you don't. You're not a walk-on. You're a first-round draft pick. He chose you so much so in your sin that he sent his Son, because he does not just welcome you in his presence, he wants you in his presence. So yes, you are chosen by God. Now we're going to talk about predestination as part of being chosen by God here on, I think it's Thursday. So get ready for that, because I think I'm getting ready for that. It's going to be good. Well, you are chosen. So walk like that. Abide in him and bear those fruits.